With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. The beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good locker room to be in, too. Guys don't show up on game day hoping to win. They expect to win. And so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 of 5 before that. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this off. In his 4th season now out of LSU.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A give running right, Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They go play action with Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown! Gesicki, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Myles Murphy in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been trying to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure that...
And he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game. First down. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Now Fields. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Still on his feet. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 58 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You look at this Steeler defense.
And they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Now Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket.
Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10.
Open man. That's Gesicki down the field.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found
Touchdown, Bengals!
Jonathan Mingo.
A 9-yard touchdown ground. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. And we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But with the strong safety position, end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. On the give, this is Harris. Shreds the tackle, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, oh,
fastest, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On second down, here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Patterson on the draw play. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good, and that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Flush to his right. He's got Mingo. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here we go. Now a 2nd and 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Chase, the motion man right. Now it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
looking to pass. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's got Burton here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. 2nd and 10. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A final shot before the break. Fields. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
1st down, Steelers.
Off play action, Fields. And he'll get it right back to Washington.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Fields throw complete to Freiermuth.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To throw is Fields. He's got his open man. That's Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Sam Hubbard drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, Charles, you cannot say enough about that play by their special teams. Think about it. That keeps this game at 2 possessions in the second half and really adds pressure to the opposition.
Yeah, it certainly does, especially their offense. It takes a lot of pressure off the offense of the team that's leading. They got a little bit more of a cushion to play with now. How about the thanks each guy was getting as they came off the field after that block? Special teams, certainly special in that situation.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Called out a very strong gain of 24. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals take the blocked field goal and convert it.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Fields.
Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sam Hubbard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out this far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Take it at the 37. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he is going to lose yardage here. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Burrow will throw. This one into the hands of Burton. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Fields on 1st down. Throw left side. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Patterson on the draw. And some room to work. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Got him in. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And I don't know that
that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Now Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10, Fields again.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Sam Hubbard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They snap it to Fields.
And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Quez Watkins, 38 yards. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Flushed out right.
He's got Mingo.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 27 yards there, a first down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Gesicki
touchdown grab. And the Bengals have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On 2nd and 10, Fields.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go. Good.
Fields throwing again. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a first down throw. Fields looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On first down, Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Patterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 2nd down, here's Fields. He finds Austin complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Out of the gun, Fields. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory. There he goes, left side. And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And our ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they finally put it into this return. But not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks
now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And one last throw here for Fields. That went down the field for Freiermuth.
And this is caught inside the 5.